Hey Surbhi, welcome to Supra's demo day. Could you start with some introduction of yourself?
Absolutely. First of all, thank you for inviting and organizing this. I'm Surbhi Singh, and I'm the co-founder, head of business development for Kana Labs. And what we guys are currently building is more on DeFi as well as trading. And I can tell you more about it, but that's for now.
Maybe if you could elaborate upon what are you all exactly building and how does it help for the ecosystem or the communities, that would be really great.
So I think that's first of all, thank you for asking because a lot of people do miss that question as to why you're building and what you're building. So I'll start from probably giving a little bit background about myself and why we started building this. I come from traditional finance space and I have traded for over now 10 years and based in New York, Chicago, and London. Firstly, we started building more infrastructure tools for DeFi because we saw there's a big gap within that, even if you want to trade something. And it created a lot of arbitrage opportunity, which is incredible. However, it created a lot of gap due to which like it's not easy to trade or for regular people to come on board. So we started from there. And what does that mean is that we built smart contract wallets as well as we built account abstraction based paymaster, which allows you to combine the gas fee along with your regular transaction. Because for a regular person, they don't understand these things. To onboard, it's easier. Now, these tools then were used to build our spot market trading book as well as our upcoming product called Perpetual Futures. However, what we are very excited about and which we have seen, which personally I really like the product, is called OpOps, which is Perpetual Options. Why? In simple English terms, it allows you to make a return of about 4,000% within 5 minutes. And that's no magic or no voodoo. It's simply we've applied the application of financial trading. That means options trading in a token. However, you as a user, you don't need to know that. Like, you don't need to understand how options trade. You can simply buy the token, which is called OPUPs, within the platform, and it gives you that strategy. Now, in the DeFi term, because hopefully few people who are degens would be seeing this, what it means is that your leverage can be as high as 4,000x or it can be as low as like maybe 200x because leverage is not predetermined. It's determined using the long and short holders within the pool, which might not make sense just because I'm saying it right now. However, when you use the platform, that's how it changes. And the other bit is that there's no liquidation risk. So the only way you're losing money is if the price moves against your direction, which is in any case. So that's what we are building.
Yeah, it makes it pretty clear, and I would be very interested to get your futures or perpetuals ready very soon, and would love to test it out. But yeah, could you also talk to us about when did you actually start building, and what is the current state? Like, what have you all built so far? What traction have you really got so far?
So we've been building now for about 2.5 years. However, the company or the team's experience in blockchain has been for since some of the members in 2013, 14. So we've had like development experience since then. For me, I'm not a developer. I come from trading and BD side. I've been now involved in crypto for about 6 years, but our company together, we've been building for the past 2.5, 3 years, I would say. Regarding the traction, I think we guys right now, like for our first product, which is B2B, we have already seen about partnership with more than 40 companies, including SKT Telecom of Korea. We have partnerships with Lotte, and we have also built paymaster and gas services for companies such as Chingari, which is, I think, the largest online social onboarding platform out of India. And this is just on the B2B side. On the B2C side, we have our swap aggregator, which is being used by a few projects already since a long time. And actually was used by SKT Telecom, and I keep referring to it because we also have an ongoing campaign right now with them. So if anyone wants to participate, like it's a good chance to earn a few bucks. And we've also had the spot trading, and we'll be launching perpetual options and futures soon. So with this being said, I think we have about like we've seen a volume of about 300 million already in the past 6 months because that's when we actually started launching the products. On the B2B side, it's significantly higher, which will be difficult for me to comment because I think Chingari itself is, I don't know, 10 million, 100 million users, not sure. So it's been like Paymaster, like for example, as compared to other chains, has already seen about I think 60, 70 million transactions as compared to like if you see paymasters on other chain, which have still not seen 3 or 4 million. I think the infrastructure, which would also extend to Supra, because Supra has similar infrastructure, which will allow the paymaster to be used in efficient manner and be built. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, it does. And congratulations on achieving like, so many things in just 1.5 years. That's super exciting. Let's go on to the segment of how do you see Supra, or why did you choose Supra at the first place? What is in for you that Supra is actually offering?
I think I don't know if you heard my this panel discussion at all we had previously, but I said the same thing there. I think the feasibility. One thing is right, like it's very easy whether EVM or whether non-EVM, you can move over. So and the way the infrastructure is built, of course, I'm not a dev, but from what I understand, and also recommended by CTO, who in the past 4 years I've never heard him recommend any chain, then Aptos and now Supra. So, which allows for security as well as like execution to be quite quick and efficient, and gas fees to be low. So these are things which are technically which is required, especially if you're building trading tools, and which is very important to us as well. So feasibility, similarly, like the efficiency or the amalgamation of all the positives of the chain itself. I think go-to-market strategy is also extremely smart, like how Supra has been going about it. And considering the background, they come from Oracle, they already understand what is required for projects to build trading bits. But I think for me, the most important thing has been how the team is. I think the team is fantastic. They're very simple in the sense to speak to, they're very ground to earth, as well as they really understand what projects require. That they understand what the setbacks would be for projects and they want to support it in the right way. And because they completely understand in a bigger vision that liquidity from each project or onboarding of users from every project would help develop the chain as well as like lead to development. So, which is I think fantastic. I think it's very important, which I've not seen in every project. So, I think that's what makes Supra pretty cool. And I think the KYC part, you guys have taken that. I really found that really cool because most chains or blockchain people don't care about it.
Yeah.
And it's a very important bit until like regulations come into play. So I think Supra would be quite like positioned for the upcoming changes in DeFi, which we few of us expect at least that it will be more on the regulatory side. And with the technical capabilities, it allows for the UX also to be improved, which again, in the third phase of DeFi, would allow for mass adoption, hence Supra.
Understood. So, just to give you a quick insight about your future plans for launching a perpetual platform. So, Supra is building this particular L1, which is going to be having a native integration of its VRF and Oracle price feed services, which is going to be having zero block delay. And with this particular segments, it's like a perfect combination for your perpetual platforms to be actually launched on Supra. Plus, with respect to the moonshot consensus that we've actually built, it actually focuses on very high throughput or very low latency transactions being made available that actually gives any dexes or any perpetual exchanges to get like Web2 ecosystem or environments where it's still under Web3, but it's so scalable and so fast that it just feels like Web2. So it's one of the perfect platforms for anyone to build, anyone similar to you looking for a very highly scalable and a secure network to build upon. So yeah, I believe with this entire thing, we are really looking forward for a very strong partnership with each other. Any last words do you want to give out here before just wrapping up this discussion?
Yes, I absolutely love the fact about the Oracle, and I completely forgot to say that because that is also extremely important. And I think we are everybody's looking for mass adoption because it's a limited pie right now, right? Like we want to increase the pie, and this is fantastic. And this is one of the things which will allow actually for us to bring in people who are used to centralized exchanges and be able to trade. So yeah, but my last words, I think how all this has come about and how the team is building and looking at things and also the collaborative spirit of the chain itself, that it's not actually trying to divide or fragment liquidity, but rather in a way that the container approach is extremely collaborative and it allows for liquidity to be summed together versus like having bits and pieces torn apart. So my thing would be, I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited to work with the team. And like when I say I mean the team, my team too. And we're hoping we can achieve really good things together and solve the drawbacks which are currently existing. So That would be the one thing.
Sure, sure. So thank you so much for having this discussion. It was really insightful, and hoping to just see your platform go live as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you.